In fact, a lot of times, I'll do an outreach to a couple companies and then it'll be like, ah, we're not so interested, only to get a phone call from them a year later, letting me know, like, hey, we actually gotten sued. It's time to, put this right. I think for our standpoint, there's been a lot of research. Forrester kind of put out the market that, there's roughly about a half $500 billion of disposable income within the disabled community, specifically in the US. Globally, I think it's like $3 trillion. Everybody in every business today is looking at like segmentation, finding the right audience, finding niche audiences, and so I would just say to them, look, if I were to tell you, on the web, there's an audience size that's roughly about 18% of the US population. Most of the web is completely inaccessible to them. And they have roughly a $500 billion, in the marketplace to spend. You'd be like content creating, vibe coding to that community, all day long, right? If you say, oh, well, for the disabled community, to your point, a lot of people go, well, maybe, it's not that sexy. But I would tell people just to wake up because, as people become more and more aware of it, and again, it's not just the disabled community. My mom is in her, early 80s. She doesn't identify as disabled, but uses a lot of accessibility features on her phone as if she was disabled. So when you're fixing stuff for the disabled community, you're really doing a lot to improve it for everybody.
This is the Diversified Game Podcast. Watch full episodes on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. Learn how millionaires and billionaires win.